but they did get bailed out by a desperate plea, and that's the only question mark we have is because Falcons lost, they got bailed out there. It might not be the biggest thing, but they've been so impressive in their strategy. Another team that's doing really well and kind of having a couple win-out players, a couple tempo players, but they also showed us that kind of full court press, 4 tempo players, hit the lobby as hard as you can, come running, and a lot of teams were not prepared for that. I've been very impressed with specifically Relic consistently at the top of the tables for his team.
Oh wait, is Twisted Minds versus Toronto Ultra? Wait a second, this is actually another hype
how
matchup.
This team continues to play around that. They've done the rerolls really well, playing against 2 costs altogether, but Twisted Minds has done the same.
No, I think Twisted Minds as well is definitely a team that is playing a lot for tempo, playing a lot for also the rerolls as well. Kind of that flexibility of being able to fit both.
All right, we got Replay and Robin going up against Juan May in 60 seconds.
Big win for them yesterday as well.
That's a pretty good match.
On stream that they were able to beat MSJ, which they actually lost to in day number 1 as well. That big, massive shock defeat in day number 1. So I feel like throughout this tournament, they have definitely been growing a lot, and I feel like they have a decent chance against Toronto Ultra, but I feel like at the moment, Toronto Ultra are looking incredibly strong and then have the momentum.
Let's talk about Toronto Ultra then in terms of the roster that they have. We already talked about a little bit about Relic. We saw a play yesterday as well, having a great play coming out. But when we're looking at
I got a chance to hang out with Toronto Ultra, and like,
I think we had questions coming into this tournament, potentially how it's going to play out.
Improved a lot. I think they have to just make sure they're not picking like the augments that make them go away.
The person that could potentially be the difference maker between them going to semifinals and getting a key crush. Who would you put on that
They took some augments that are a little bit sus.
And so far in the tournament,
they're a very good team.
You would actually say his results are a little disappointing for the skill level of this player. He's an all-star from Latin America South. He is the best player in the region.
I need to go to the bathroom real quick. You guys hang out with the casters and let them hype you up, okay?
Playing around, top 4 styles, and he's somebody that we haven't been able to see an explosive performance yet in the tournament. I'm hoping to see him come up big against Twisted Minds and be the carry for Toronto Ultra that we know he can be.
And on the flip side of things, we have Twisted Minds, right? And that's the roster that we say they have a really good talent on that lineup. But who will be the difference maker today is the real question here.
I think Huame is going to be the big question mark, I think, for this team. You know, if he performs well, the team performs well. I feel like him in general, he's considered one of the GOATs in Eastern TFT. Maybe
TFT,
maybe TFT Worlds, to be fair. And I mean, like, he's been performing incredibly well for such a long amount of time. We can't talk about Twisted Minds without talking about 60 Second as well. He's also another player. And I think these 2 players combined, if them 2 can do well, and if they can carry the team, then they have a really big shot against Toronto.
Let's do predictions. My favorite part of the show, because so far, I was gonna say it is the worst part of the analyst desk so far, but also for you guys at home, scplay.gg, and let us know which one of these 2 teams do you think will make it to the semifinals. So far, I would say, like, I feel like it's been like 10% right. The stories of the underdogs continuously keeps coming up and up again. So are we going for the underdogs here? Will that be Twisted Mind realistically with the players that they have?
I think it's difficult to actually know who's going to be the underdog of this series, right? I think both these teams are pretty close. I'm going to go for Toronto Ultra 2-1.
2-1, okay.
I mean, I think that Toronto Ultra is the underdog when you look on paper, but when we look at the tournament performance so far, Toronto Ultra does look to be like one of the best teams in the tournament as far as their performance. With that, I'm taking Toronto Ultra 2-0. I think that's the surprise. I think Twisted Minds is an insane team. They're very good, but I think Toronto Ultra has been playing even better in this event, and I have a lot of confidence in them.
Well, congratulations, guys. You just actually cursed Toronto Ultra. Surprise! I don't know if that was on purpose,
I've already done that already this tournament, so I'm happy with that.
For every single team, it's like, oh, who do you think's going to win? Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. But thank you both of you for your inputs today. And for you guys at home, make sure that you vote as well, because we're ready to head into our final game of today. Another quarterfinal that would solidify one team heading into the semifinals. Let's head over to the stage for Twisted Minds going up against Toronto Ultra.
Wowza, baby. We've just had Team Vitality walking away with a 6-game win streak. And Fancy, I think the key bit of information there is the fact that Setsuko mentioned that NA is definitely one of the strongest regions heading into EWC.
I mean, honestly, we've seen their performance up to this point in the tournament. They've been dominating from across all the orgs that we have. But one of those teams are ready to walk on stage as well. So how about we welcome them? It is Toronto Ultra. Even though this squad are well established individually, nobody thought that they could be this good as a team. Knocking down Falcons to lower bracket, going 2-0 versus Onsepa. They are a force to be reckoned with, and they are ready to take on their opponents.
But you know what, Fancy? We've just seen NA taking down CN. The real question is, though, can we have the reverse now? Please give it up for none other than Twisted Minds. With a week of boot camping before EWC and going 2-1 in their group. As the third CN team making it to the playoffs, can they be the first to make it into our semi-finals?
Honestly, both those teams they have a lot of pressure from their orgs because 275 points toward the Esports World Cup Club Championship are on the line. Whoever wins this match will head to the top 4 of the entire TFT tournament at the Esports World Cup. There's so much to talk about, Jasmine, so how about we leave it to the casters so we can get more insights on what happens during this match.
Thank you so much, God.
All right, last best of 3 for today, and then we have our top 4 teams. Right now we have T1 and we have Vitality.
Don't you want to see that smile come back again?
I want to, man. Michael, as Kat was talking about, and Clement as well, I believe, and one of the greatest, well, Stuart,
what's the Rise Nami board? Is that Rise? You play Rise, Galio?
So focused on this match. Michael, he is one of
and then you play Nami, Mord, and then you just combine, like you play like Dora, so you have Portal and you get mages, and then you just try to like flex around the rest of what you can hit. Like anything else after that is whatever.
After the regions merge going into this most recent season was the highest point.
It's usually like a mix of like 3 Portal, 3 Eldritch, things like that. Can you do this in real life? What? Yes, I can.
Are we actually going to see that?
Yes, I can.
I'm here for it.
Who wins? I'm feeling Toronto Ultra, 2 NA teams in the finals, and CN gets stopped in the quarterfinals. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's go, Toronto Ultra. Oh, Artifact Anvil start. Okay, okay. Here's a question. Here's a question. Who's popping it before 2-1? Because you would think that that's not like it's always popped the Anvil after Artifact, but in our scrims, there were Chinese teams that were popping it at 1-3. There were Chinese teams that were straight up just ripping it. They would buy their shop and they would just be like, yeah, let's take a look.
I'm sure moments ago you were on the analyst.
I know.
Okay, it looks like they're not doing it. It looks like they're not doing it.
These shoes running up the stairs? That is not good.
Vampiric Scepter Warwick? Really? Yesterday, or was it yesterday? 2 days ago, someone played it in our scrims and they went 7th with it. I don't know. I think it's actually not very good, unfortunately. It's just falling off. Oh wait, he has Quicksilver.
The Toronto Ultra side.
Posh champ.
You gonna be the 3rd person to make that happen?
I mean, it's really tough. Look at who they're up against, right? You're looking at Juanma, you're looking at 60 seconds, 2 of the most storied players in that.
When there's a lull in the series, check Discord. There's an interesting twit longer.
All time across the entirety of the TFT sphere, but this Toronto Ultra team, Peter, they were put together because they're a good unit. Like that was a big
I'll take a look at it later. Thank you, Panda.
They were looking at players with good team experience. They brought in Relic, and then the rest of the team kind of came together around that.
Well,
by the way, is anyone having loading issues for TFT Academy? I've been getting a lot of DMs, people saying that they're having trouble loading the website. Spider Queen for replay. And Cantercrest. Just to get Syndra starting as a Shojin. Okay, replay. Yes, I do. Yes, I did. It works fine. Box can't load it. Okay. Kate, are you here in this chat? Juanmei took Spider Queen. Oh no, he took School Mascot, sorry. Support, Explosive War, Incanter, Patient Study, 2 Healthy, and Spellblade, I think?
So, can Twisted Minds maybe pull up the curse? Who knows? It's going to be definitely something that's going to be super important to keep an eye out for here, right? And again, also the first round of Augments coming through. We saw the school matchup.
It's not loading for me either. Okay.
Insanely well-played game from Navi Vincere earlier on today.
I'm reporting it to our dev team. We'll get that fixed as soon as we can. Thanks for checking, guys. Okay, School Mascot is actually a really good augment in general, but for 4v4, it's just such a good tempo spot. But Juanmei's playing Loose Streak with it. I guess because he doesn't have like a lot of the cheap pairs to like inevitably level up and pick them up and play for tempo, so he's gonna play Blue Streak, new school mascot. Michael picked Rapid Fire Cannon. He's playing Cog. Is he on Cog duty?
It's very, very risky because if you're not playing for tempo and if other players are also trying to play for a win streak early on, it could be really, really costly. But we saw in the previous series, Soju 2 win streaks in a row.
Unending Despairs. Wait, I think Blitzcrank with Unending Despair is actually really good.
We know this is one of the most powerful augments in
In
the game
fact,
right now, but just to stick with that Spoils of War here. And not many would think, okay, cool, like you get all the
wait, all 4 members of Toronto Ultra won.
early game augment most of the time. It is very strong in the late
Oh, Shyvana 2? That looks pretty good.
There are a lot more changes to start farming, and if you stabilize, it's kind of
That
like
looks
having
pretty good.
online.
Well, we've got the chance to
The thing about it is Shyvana's not really a defensive shapeshifter, so she doesn't actually reliably proc Mogul's Mail in the mid game, but in the early game, she should be fine. She just has the raw HP.
He could be rolling in money.
We know right now that Mogul's Mail is one of the
Oh, wait.
strongest artifacts in the game, especially
She doesn't look like she's proccing it.
You get so much extra gold over time. You're getting gold from Spoils of War, gold from Morgan's Mail as well, so it could be extremely
No, it's gonna be perfect interval of not.
that he might be too
Oh,
strong.
34 out of 35.
Max rolling here.
That's so troll.
Is an
Oh my
absolute
god.
right, and sure enough, it's not necessarily a huge downside, right? But like it is
Unlucky,
something where
unlucky.
You might have to wait a little bit until other people kind of catch up in tempo and board strength
Minor
and then
Gambit.
come through here. Another thing we've seen
Spellblades.
also
RY or Rye is how you pronounce his name, but it's like such a hard way to pronounce it. I just say RY. He
Yeah, and of course,
is one of their strongest tempo players. He's really good at being able to push level 8, play for like the Toronto Tokyo role.
Especially with the mana zone coming in, we're looking at a decent amount of stacks.
He's good at playing that role.
For the mana zone, you can actually make sure that you get the extra cast off on the Syndra as well, which is going to allow her to stack even more during the early stages of the game.
He's Blue Streak though. Is he Blue Streak Syndra?
In general, though, the kind of comparison between day 1 and also day 2, day 3 as well.
Okay, at least Syndra gets a proxy at this time.
Like a lot less Syndra reroll and more Syndra playing the tempo as well. The roll downs at 3-2 can sometimes be a little bit different.
How about farm 2 gold to make up for the previous round?
There we go. It came out in the end.
And another gold.
Took the extra gargoyle on the other side from,
Nice. Actually, he wants to win this fight though. Ooh, we lost.
On top of it, because I think a lot of people might not know that with Morgan's Mail, once you reach that maximum stack,
Morgan's Mail, I know he's Morgan's here. He's always.
What are the roles in 4v4? You basically have one person who plays Loose Streak into win out, and then you play one person who's rerolling, then you play one person who's like playing like reroll HP preservation, and then you play another person who's high tempo fat, like try to like maintain win streak and either fast 8 or also like reroll, like if you're playing like multi-striker that's like high tempo. It kind of depends. There's like different combinations of stuff. Like not every role is the same. Like Syndra reroll is different from multi-striker reroll, and it's different from Syndra tempo. And even though they all kind of have similar aspects of it, where you're chasing like your 3-star carry. And 4v4 and TFT is so new that we don't have a good way of defining what people's roles should be because of, one, how fluid everything is, and two, because every game you're doing something different. Because your openers are different. You can't just play like the same hero or the same champion or something like that, or even in the same role. You just get placed in it. It's almost like in League of Legends, you queue up and you all randomly flexing, and you get assigned a different lane every game. And so it's just really hard. Team TFT is a lot more like true flex queue in League of Legends. Very, very hard. Do you like 4v4? I mean, there's elements of what I described that I like. I do think that the format isn't perfect, especially this one. The easy thing is to chop off the end of a game after they finish, which is FF. There's also a little bit of like lack of clarity of how the team's dynamics are playing out. Like, I'm not sure how many of you guys can follow it exactly. Like, maybe some of you are good at it now, but if it's your first few games of watching, you don't really understand how the 4v4 is like working. Even if I say it's the placements of like the team versus the other team, I don't know if it's like intuitive enough where you guys can like understand and make out exactly who needs to do what towards the end of the game. It's a little bit convoluted that way. And then I also think that, like, for a lot of other people, playing your teammate is a very unintuitive and weird / not that exciting of a prospect of 4v4. So I don't know how to solve that, because I'm pretty sure playing your teammate is like a really crucial part of what makes 4v4 good. Yeah, those are some of my thoughts.
Which means that we have different avenues of approach.
And it's worth noting as well, we did get a little glimpse of Michael there running the Cogmore composition. Of course, part of the equation is always going to be that possible.
Do you think 4v4 will ever hit live servers? I don't think so, because I think that TFT is a game that thrives because you get to play like kind of on your own. Like Double Up is definitely an exception to that, but I think people really want to play TFT because they get to play their own game. And the second part of it, so I don't think there's that much interest in it. And then the second thing is you need friends, because the alternative to friends is solo queuing by yourself, and that also sounds terrible, because if you solo queue by yourself in a team game where you need to be like not only griefing your opponents but not griefing your own teammates, I just feel like Mike's on, you know, is solo queue TFT in a 4v4 environment. It's just gonna lead to like extreme toxicity. So yeah, I don't think it'll ever be a popular format, and I don't think it should ever be like a game mode that Riot plays. I think Clash makes more sense. I think that if they did like hey, this is like a 1 month event, you can sign up with your friends and play like 4v4 TFT. I think that makes more sense. Like Clash would be good, but I don't think like it'd ever be like a game mode that they play.
All the way potentially throughout until like 3-5 as well. There is a possibility they could skip each other, which means that you can see the gold at the moment.
Let me finish this fruit jerky.
But neither of them really want to do it, right? They are going to be on Syndra. They want to hit that Syndra 2. Ever so important Syndra 2 here on this free to roll down. Both of them sitting well over 50 gold for now. We'll get additional economy to work with here. This second round of will be super important here to really figure out like what the
So Hwanmei needs to roll next turn. He does have a duplicator, so he can use that. He's playing loose streak school mascot, which is a little bit interesting again to me. Like I feel like a lot of time with Eldritch, you're supposed to push your tempo.
Just absolutely wild stuff, but it looks like our two lost streaking players, as predicted, will be.
The thing is, I think school mascot can actually win games because a lot of boards cap lower than usual. And so if you don't go up against like the crazy cap boards, you can actually win, and you can actually punish Syndra as well. Syndra boards are like in a little bit of a weird spot against Eldritch because sometimes the Eldritch lands directly behind the front line and then you can focus the Syndra.
So I think if you can just get the Syndra 2-star for Hwanmei, probably going to push levels and try and get that summon to get even bigger.
Yeah,
Fine vintage.
Alongside this round of augments, ever so critical here. We've seen teams go
interesting.
All the way down to even sub 10 gold on these roll downs, trying to get those Kassadins.
RY's rolling down as well, trying to look for what Syndra 2. So he gets Syndra 2. So we have two Syndra players here, but Hwanmei's playing vertical Eldritch. Is Cien the favorite? I mean, on paper, I would say that Cien might be the slight favorite, but I think that Toronto Ultra is more than capable of winning.
I want to make sure I get that Syndra 2 and stabilize my boards.
Yeah, it's worth noting as well, because we know for a fact that we're not going to see the Syndra 3 be a priority. It's been so unlikely.
Oh, Hwanmei hit a Nami. Oh, that's big. That's big. 5 Eldritch.
Just taking the tempo.
He didn't use his duplicator. That's actually kind of wild. Like, what does he want his duplicator for then?
Definitely one of the biggest things to keep in mind.
Well, I want to kind of get into a little bit from what we're seeing from
I guess he wants his. I guess he would want to save his duplicator because one, he's not on a win streak, and so he's not like incentivized to like nearly try and snap his lose streak or rather to win this round as much as he used to. But I still think that preserving HP is kind of big here.
Seeing in the picture as well, Robin keeping his win streak. We saw this in the previous series for Soju. We've seen it quite a lot more in this game as well. Players trying to play for tempo, trying to play for win streak, and trying to cap out a level later 4-2.
Something also keep in mind when it comes to Robin's songs, historically speaking, he has been a player that kind of made his name on those really.
Oh, Nila too. Oh wow. Okay, he's strong now. He's strong now. If he duplicates, if he duplicates, he's strong now.
So him being in this
he's gonna roll.
Also kind of a funny thing as we have
he's rolling again.
As we have a 4-4 split going on at the moment.
Usually, you don't want to use too much of your econ because you do want to eventually push levels and get to 7 Eldritch. He's finally using his duplicator here. Same thing for the Prime. I don't hate the role. I don't hate the role. You guys might be like very confused by it, but I think it's like he has the opportunity to potentially spike, and he's still at least making 20 gold. So like 20 to 24 gold, no diff, and he has an opportunity to potentially save his duplicator from War 2, which would be a huge deal.
Instead of trying to play for the Syndra 3 win out, I think it's going to be extremely difficult though, because with 2 Twisted Mind members.
Jesus, there's so many extra units on the board. There's 2 not extra Nikos, or 3 rather, from the Social Position Code, and then the Eldritch Summon.
And one of them tempo. So I think it's going to be interesting now how the game kind of wraps out for Twisted Mind.
Okay, Robin loses his streak to Michael, but that's okay. They have so much HP. Toronto Ultra in full control of HP right now. Full control of HP. Review play still stuck on Central 1. Karma with a tier. Karma with a tier.
That will be a big deal here onto this carousel.
I mean, if you're a Toronto Ultra, if have Ring Robin songs drop the win streak, but then having Michael pick it up straight away is certainly a good sign of things to come. But still, what have you seen?
Recombobulator is there?
Yep,
it is. Snowy. What are you up to?
Snowy go for Recombobulator, finding a Varus, a Fiora.
Oh, Recombobulator in the bottom left. Holy cow, this guy recombobbed into Varus.
I never
oh,
see in the game a recombobulator, but
Giga Chad.
Into a Pyro board.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent.
I see.
I mean, I think Pyro in general not really considered one of the best augments and best traits, sorry. But I think with what he's been given, it's pretty decent so far.
It's worth noting.
I love that they match with Little Legends. Same. Does the Eldritch unit and code count for damage to the player? No, you don't count extra summons for damage. Who is Vitality's coach? They don't have a coach. They were joking about stealing me as a coach, but the reality is they're doing just fine by themselves, right? Like they don't need a coach. It's not that a coach can't help though, but it's just like they don't need one. But Toronto Ultra told me that without DPay as their coach, they don't think that they would win. They think that the coach was like really helpful for them.
Breakthrough, you can see the struggle that Varus has in terms of damage as well. Extra component here as well for Relic is going to be pretty good. On the other side here, we see 62nd with the Syndra 2 and also Mordekaiser 2 as well. Even though he is playing too healthy, Mordekaiser is still such.
Okay, 60 seconds just keeping himself pretty strong, which is huge. You can't have all 4 people lose streak. That's just you're going dead last. Michael moved his his RFC off of Kog'Maw. Are you worried about your future job prospects if Vitality win without a coach? Oh, I mean, I wanted to. I can say I can't talk about it. I wanted to only coach once, and I wanted to like coach once and win with this roster and then retire. Because there's a couple things. One, coaching in TFT is actually really time consuming and hard. And it's a lot harder than, like, I already knew it was going to be difficult because it's like something that people haven't done before. But the lessons that I learned, I would do things pretty differently. And I know like all the things that I wish I could have done better. The players are really nice to me. They're like, even if you went back and did things better, I think the result would be the same. Like, I don't think it's like your fault we lost or anything like that. Which I think is fair to say, but also very nice of them to say. But part of it is that like doing coaching is kind of at odds with what I want to do, because when I'm coaching, as you guys see, like I'm not like I have to. Well, one, I'm not impartial, but two, I have to kind of do things with the team. I'm not like not co-streaming here or like not covering things, and I have to like take days off. And it kind of like being a coach and a content creator is actually not possible, I think. Or like you can't do both as well of a job as you would like. And so I have to kind of choose one or the other. And I'd rather just do this because I think that it's just more fun, and it's something that I enjoy doing a lot more. And there's elements of coaching that I don't know if I necessarily enjoy nearly as much. It didn't happen with Fnatic very much, but I foresee a world where I end up being more of a babysitter than actually someone that helps the team in terms of TFT. So if I want to babysit, I'd hang out with my son as opposed to hang out with guys 27 years older than him. who also have the equal capacity to do laundry and cook and clean. Yeah. And then the last element of it is like I accepted this coaching position because I think that if I did a good job with it and had success, that it would help kind of pave the way for other people as well. Because I think about TFT players and what they could choose to do to stay in the community. And there's pretty much only two things, which is one, either go and be a content creator of some kind, or two, be like a tournament organizer, or just go like join Riot or some org, you know what I mean? Like some organizational role. And that's the only way that I think you can like keep touching TFT as like a career. And so I would love coaching to be like a real thing that teams find value in. And I feel like if I did a good job, that would help like the future of that role exist. And so like I wanted to do that to like for all those reasons. But instead, I have a 0% win rate, and now Coach Frodan is gonna retire with a 0% win rate. I didn't win a single series, man. I'm gonna literally retire with a donut on my record. Anyways. Diesel, thank you for 11 months.
I'm just saying, you know,
like, how is he going to turn that into a shot?
I want to highlight the itemization here as well. Something I've seen people kind of avoid doing is putting the Morello on the rise up.
Oh, these are good Wukong items for Relic. So he's trying to go for Wukong Karma. Stone plate, Moguls is like true Bis Wukong. True Bis Wukong. It's a good spot here from Relic. And he's a good item setup. His setup for it is really good. He just needs to find Wukong too. He went to 8. Okay. The HP preservation game is looking really, really good. Hwame's at 17.
It's just to stay as high on HP as possible. Trying to make sure that he doesn't.
Man, I just like really disagree with the way Hwanmei played this opener. He like played Lose Streak Eldritch Summon with School Mascot. And that's just like not what you're supposed to. This is how you're supposed to approach it. It's a complete tempo line that bleeds out, and he played like a Lose Streak win out comp. And I was open-minded. Because like he's such a good player that you kind of like think like, okay, maybe he sees it, like maybe you can win with it, but I don't know. It's do the salty run back for next time. Okay, well, we'll see.
Also on a long loss streak here, has not been unable to turn that around, but he still has a good amount of life on Hwanmei, who is currently looking like he will be going out in 8th.
This tournament was a terrible advertisement for TFT Academy. Ouch.
Surviving on 1 HP, but it still doesn't look good, unfortunately, for Twisted.
That's kind of rude.
And I think something happened.
We need Olympic coach Frodan next year. Wait, Olympic coach? Esports Olympics? Oh, no thanks.
It's worth knowing as well, we saw from Robin's songs here, 2 good losses in a row right now. He's trying to bleed out, trying to like just give us as much time with someone like Michael with a much higher cap to play for. Michael chilling at the top of the standings right now, but again, 62nd here, the 3 win streak. We're talking about Snowy as well, needing to kind of turn it around. Back on a loss streak here now on top of that, so.
Wait, Replay is also in a pretty bad spot HP-wise as well. Oh, he went 8 to try. Oh, he's at 7, trying to roll for Syndra. He's still on Syndra 1! Replay still on Syndra 1. Okay. TFT Academy is awesome. Ignore the haters. Thank you. Thank you. We still update it every day while we were here, while we were boot camping, and while we were here in EWC. That's dedication. Remember to put Tatum in. Oh wait, did the USA play France already? What happened? If so, what happened? Oh, they haven't? Okay, okay. Okay, good. I didn't want to miss it. It's in like 2 hours? Great. I'm probably going to watch it. Dude, Hwanmei might be cooked. I don't know if he can deal with this. He's playing Suspicious Trenchcoat, Tom Kedge. And do any of them cast? None of them casted.
Opening up his back line, but it might not matter anyway. Surely not this way.
Oh my god.
I think for Twisted Minds, I think in
yeah.
Lost it in this game. I feel like we don't really see a situation like this, but I think in general, seeing two players contest Syndra, not just for the rerolls, but for the other units.
Replay still on Syndra 1.
Now your own teammate not realizing that they're in your pool as well, and you have the opportunity, not making your board weaker. Such a big blow here for Twisted Minds.
I mean, the casters are like criticizing lack of team play. They're saying like, oh, you need to like sack for your teammate there, but I'm pretty sure there's no saving Juanmei. I think he took a very bad macro line. I think they need to sack him. And I just hope that they can come back, because if they sack for him, they're trading more of their HP. What HP do they have to trade? Like Snowy and RY are at 25-33. They needed Juanmei to be like here in the 60s playing for tempo.
They realized it didn't matter. If it happened the right way, sure, why not? But it's not the overall.
The poor school mascot performance. You're not supposed to play from behind. You're supposed to play from ahead. And push that level tempo, hit a Briar, get to 7 Eldritch, and win. Like, win all your fights that way.
From this one, and what's still looking like a very strong position, 62nd on the top side there. Might fall foul of his teammate, but no, barely holds on.
Okay, business.
Okay.
Good, 1 unit lost. They're coming out here, buying time for the teammates to figure out.
It's 6 the bull here for replay. Relic has a really good spot to win out though. If Relic can get to Wukong 3 and Karma 2, Morgana, Relic can win the game. Oh, he's playing Rakan? Oh, he's not playing Wukong at all. Never mind.
Can somehow manage to snatch out a win, Stuart. That could be absolutely insanely good for
oh, he's level 8. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought he was at level 7. Level 8 means he's rolling for the 4 cost. He's not rolling for Wukong. He's just gonna go to 9 here. He's pretty stable. Rage Blade. Karma. He's gonna ditch that, right, with the golden remover.
As we see the roll down happening here.
Oh, is he gonna roll again?
Incredibly strong board with that Karma, which we've been seeing. Probably one of the strongest forecasts.
Oh, interesting.
Does also have the Calista.
Isn't he supposed to push his level advantage and go 9 here?
As we mentioned, start this game, no one is playing multicasters this game. This might be
because he's only rolling for Nasus too.
It definitely does feel like we've kind of narrowed.
Okay, he stopped rolling. Maybe he was rolling for Charm. Maybe he was rolling for Charm. And that could make sense. Just like make sure to roll everything for Charm.
You guys said before, if you can hold on for just a little bit longer.
Oh man, this Eternal Winter is nasty. Really nasty. Go down for Morg? Yeah, exactly. Like he's in a position where he can actually play for a win.
We did get to see a little bit of that action coming in, but we know from the data that if you don't like naturally fall into this, it can be difficult. But looking again, we see the Fiora. We see like how powerful she is once you get into the back line. And even with that, Sonya's paradox.
Oh, Relis took a nasty loss just now. Uh-oh. Is this board missing something? I think he might not have Shred, actually.
Robin has also lost his round as well, and Robin actually winning in the end, so it's Michael on a loose streak as well, but it's still about 10 HP.
Spellblades, RY got to 9.
Is on a 3-win streak now.
This is RY's performance is like basically what can save Twisted Minds. Him in 62nd. I don't feel like Snowy is in that spot to win out.
Twisted Minds need another player up there.
And he needed the goal to be able to cap out. Right? One of the reasons why we talked about before, he couldn't sack.
Second row Ari.
He was in such a good spot to take this game and run with it, right? The most important players right now.
Michael's bleeding out.
The mind roster is going to be
Fist Kog'Maw.
The bottom 5 at the moment. If it goes out here, it is going to be a tough road for 60 seconds.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on the left-hand side to see if ZUA can hold up. It looks like the board. The Kog'Maw board isn't fully online as yet. We don't have 3-star Kog'Maw, so we'll actually have a substantial loss.
And Twisted, like Michael just took a big loss, and now 62nd and Snowy are trading very efficient fights. Oh my God, perfect loss.
Good enough. We're starting to see Twisted Minds.
Wait a second.
Precious HP.
They're doing a good job so far.
3-star Syndra out of nowhere as well. We're not too sure how that's come around with so many contestations in the end as well.
Okay, Michael hit.
Good loss though in the end, 62nd only winning by a few units, but again, as you mentioned, we are keeping that win streak is so important to keep that momentum rolling.
And I want to throw it back to what you were talking about.
I mean, Michael's supposed to bleed out here, so he popped, but like I think he was expecting to go like 5th.
The lack of that Kog'Maw free for a long time has now meant he's been bleeding.
It's like closer than we want it to be, but being at 27-28 is 3 lives. It should be 3 lives, unless you take a big loss. Just no big losses.
Relic can just step it up. But 6 seconds is just too strong right now.
This is RY versus Snowy. Okay. So one of them's going to be at 1 life no matter what.
Twisted Minds could conceivably get back into this one. If they have 3 players drop in the bottom 4, it's over immediately. But you're right. The HP for Robin and Michael is not looking good. Vincere getting a solid win here.
Okay, so Snow's on 1 life. That's fine. Like, they needed someone to go down to 1 life. Oh, but Robin took a pretty big loss. Oh, gosh. Robin took like a 6-unit loss. He's at 28. Oh, what's Robin's board? Rise 2, Vex 2, 1-star 4 costs. Oh, Robin's trying to get good result with Rise Nami. It's kind of like what we talked about. Like, Rise Nami, it can do well, but it is high risk for a reason. Like, there's a reason why more people aren't playing it. They might have felt inspired in practice, like, you know, more Nami Rise, but yeah, I don't know.
Are you starting to become a believer in the Chinese side?
I feel like I'm a believer in the old men, though. I'm a believer in the Rise. I'm a believer in the Rise. I feel like...
it's low damage Rise. His Rise times are really bad.
I mean, he needs to just make sure that he can try escape
in a sense that, like, Gunblade's not very good. And, like, Morello is a good item on Rise as a support DPS, but he's solo carry. And so all of his damage is the Gem and Rise. He has no other damage sources. Oh, he might be Michael, though. Yeah, Michael in general. Oh, he's on the wrong side for that. Oh, Robin might be dead. Snowy needs to win here against Relic. His Fury's on the back line. Robin's dead. Uh-oh. Toronto's still in the driver's seat, but, like, they have a very, very loud passenger. They have a very, very loud passenger. And Relic's not winning out. Relic stayed at 8th the whole time. Oh, no, and I think and 62nd is now streaking, and RY's at 9. I feel like Twisted Minds is actually gonna turn us around soon. Basically, if Toronto goes 0-2 this round and loses 2 more rounds, like loses both the rounds, this is really, really bad. Toronto capped too low. Because Relic stayed at 8. I think Relic thought that they could probably finish off and go for a triple bot 4. You know. Oh, okay. Relic needs to win this fight. He traded with the Syndra. He traded with the Syndra. Oh no, his front line's not good enough. Oh.
Looks like the Snowy going to be able to win against the Ghost. Rui also winning against Relic. So
and Michael's playing Kog'Maw.
On a huge comeback here, and Relic on a 3-loss streak, which is pretty scary.
Yeah, again, like Relic unable to really fully be able to kind of cap out this force stock.
That's not good. That's what happened to Fnatic like multiple times. We just like try to go for a pressure triple bot 4 finish, and we ended up losing. We end up tying, and then we lose the tiebreaker for first.
Even with just a Moonstone renewal.
I do want to bring you to the conversation here. It's a little misleading because the HP is so close. If Relic gets taken out...
Coach Tiff? What are you talking about? D-Pay is doing an excellent job.
With 3 players down there, it looked like it was strong.
Does Toronto need 2-3? No, they need a first place. It's literally whoever wins this.
Has to be so key here. You have to pick your items.
Whoever wins this game.
You communicate to see who's going to come up against who's going to be able to get the extra charms in this later stages of the game that can make a huge difference as well. It's just target dummies for Snowy. But
actually, there's another possibility that happens. If Relic goes 5th, then Twisted Minds wins guaranteed.
Big thing right now is making sure that Snowy and Zui can stay alive.
The general thing you have to avoid is 3 players in the bot 4. 3 players in the bot 4 means you automatically lose.
All right, one more time, Relic. Try to hold on. He goes up against his teammate. Michael can likely absorb at least a...
Michael needs... I mean, they need to do this perfectly. Michael needs to take a 1-unit loss, or Relic needs to take fewer damage than RY. Wait, Relic's losing to Kog'Maw.
It's looking like his teammate might have enough in attack.
Oh, no.
It's likely over. We'll keep an eye on the other Twisted Minds.
I mean, it's HP count, the HP count. Snowy's dead. Okay, so Snowy's dead. I mean, Michael theoretically could, but I'm not feeling it. Kog'Maw literally never beats. This is a 100-0 matchup. The only way Kog'Maw ever beats Syndra is if you have Gigabyss augments and you're pushed levels in tempo.
For Toronto Ultra, but he's so much HP behind, and I feel like 60 seconds is just on such a big streak. The only
fun format, yeah. I mean, I think this is fun. It was like swinging him back and forth. If it was the solos, guess what? You'd be like, well, 60-second wins, just like we thought half an hour ago.
73 HP in a tank for 60 seconds. There seems no reasonable way. The Ghost board, I don't think should give too much more trouble, but I still don't think there's any way through.
Oh wait. Did Michael queue up into 60 seconds? The thing about sacking in these roles is that sometimes you end up making it so that the other player gets a free round as well. Oh, he didn't sack. He just lost. Huh. Wait a second. Shouldn't you have Michael guarantee go up against 60 seconds because Kog'Maw can't beat it? Or am I missing something? And this Kog'Maw board is capable of being Syndra. Okay, let's look. It's Syndra with Spellblade's too healthy and JG, which is not great, versus Michael's support golem, item collector, bunch of items Kog'Maw with artifact. Like I mean, I could see it. Oh, 60 has no anti-heal, or yeah, he has no anti-heal.
Take down a huge ball, but wait a second. We're starting to see the power ramp up. We still got a Syndra in play. She's still gonna
I mean, not really. Alright. No anti-heal and no shred, and it's all good. That is a huge comeback. Oh my god, momentum has completely shifted. Like when Hwanmei went 8th, just look how excited they are. When Hwanmei went 8th, the vibes were terrible. And then all of a sudden, everything just swings back the opposite way. Holy moly.
It looked like for a while you're talking about, right? They were down and out, but they found the way out of there. The Toronto Ultra's tempo game plan slowly but surely falling apart at the seams, being unable to find those last ever so important unit wins in those fights when they had the momentum, when they had the tempo push, and just being able to uncap out.
Well, gentlemen, of course, with this one being more of a formality for these last couple of rounds for MVP points.
Man, crazy game. And another thing too is I think Michael held on really well. Like he got 3rd with Kog'Maw. That's really good. I think where it went wrong was I think replay when he low rolled, Relic needed to recognize that he needed to play for a win out and challenge 60-second, but he rolled on 8 instead, which is like the safe play to secure top 4. But replay was never going to win out. Robin, based off his board, was never going to win out. And they had to have sense that there's a possibility that things were going to go awfully for them, and they needed someone to try to cap higher. Because Relic did have a little bit of HP to pad as well. I mean, it's a little bit easy. It's easy for me to say, because I don't know. I don't remember exactly how much gold he had, so maybe it wasn't even possible for him to do that. But in hindsight, I think Toronto Ultra was really lacking. Like they lacked a backup plan once their primary plan was not going to work.
Wasn't able to secure that top 4. If he secures that top 4, that's maybe a completely different story here for Toronto Ultra. So unfortunately, the game plan hasn't worked out for them this time.
Syndra has built-in shred, but 10% damage, 10% shred is a big deal. It's a big deal, you guys. Isn't it better to build another item rather than 10% shred? You can build a shred item. You get an extra item and you get 10% damage boost is a lot late game.
Yeah, the finishing play here, unfortunately, with just Toronto Ultra not being able to hit the insane spikes in the end.
Guys, if you look at some of the best performing items in the comp alongside of Syndra, a lot of these AP carries, it's always shred and anti-heal. All right, 3 minutes. Let's watch what's going on in the other quarterfinals. This is Golden Prelude on game 1 between Wolves and Navi. So it's another Korea versus China matchup. %10 shred is not 10% damage. All right. I mean, listen. Do you? Do you? If you don't want to build, you know what? Actually, yeah. You know what? Let's queue it up. Let's queue it up. I'm down. If you're not gonna build shred in your Syndra builds or anti-heal, let's queue it up. Add me to your friends list. I'm down. He's spitting. I mean, it's not. I mean, he's being. All right, whatever. You guys are just being extreme. You're trying to nitpick just to try to be right on the internet. You're wrong, and you're trying to win on a technicality. Oh, well, technically, it's not a 10% damage buff because it's not like the way it works with like the percentages because it's not an actual damage because you have to actually go for the shred. It's like, yeah, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's an actual amplification of your damage on your main carry, which actually cares. Like 20-30%, it's a huge increase. It doesn't take it doesn't make you right about not building shred in the comp. That's not what that person sounds like, by the way. That's what I sound like. When I get obnoxious about stats and numbers, I sound like that. My real voice comes out. Just for you, I just built shred in my Syndra game. Thank you. Thank you. All right, are they back?
Back one and all. We're coming into what could easily be the last game of the night. We're in the quarterfinals here.
Last game of the night.
Presents Team Fight Tactics. And gentlemen, what seems to be a sure thing for Toronto Ultra slipped out of the hands and into the hands of Twisted Minds.
Yeah, I feel like in the end, I feel the early game was really good for Toronto.
Doesn't third good defensive on main item on main tank add more? Well, yeah, but like if you're sacrificing a third tank item for it, then it's not worth it. You can delay it, but in general, it's something to think about. It's like you do want it in the composition. It adds a lot more effectiveness to things. And Syndra isn't the only unit that deals damage with magic damage. She has other units that also want to shred as well. I'm actually really surprised there's so much pushback about this. I'm actually quite surprised that there's so much pushback about this. I feel like this is something we established the past couple of sets where they put 20% shred and Sunder. You still want things. Like, why'd you guys build Last Whisper on Ashe if you had Zephilios in your comp?
To give us a little bit of extra insight into the series. So let's see what he's got for us.
If you guys are insistent that you're not supposed to build shred in these comps, like why did we still do that in previous sets? It's the same concept.
I've come out to take on a challenge that everyone keeps telling me is impossible. Knock down 3 bottles.
Okay, they're doing a special segment here. I'm actually gonna unmute here and then keep going.
Simple.
All right, so this other game we have Li Xiao and
Mum, I hope you're watching.
Sang Yep, also really low. Actually, all of Navi is really low.
2 out of 3. One more. Surely.
There's a possibility that Navi could still come back, but it's really hard.
I think honestly, Ian is a prize in of himself. What a fantastic showing! But for our teams here, the main prize they're looking for is a berth in the semi-final stage. Right now, you know, it's got to be reset time for Toronto Ultra. I think if anything, it's going to be even more frustrating to get so close to the win and then have it all fall away.
I think Ian definitely needs to maybe have a little bit of a team talk with Toronto Ultra. It seems like Ian's hitting the
It's because Zephilios have to cast once every 10 years.
in this second game as well to make sure that they can bounce back. But I feel like they have the right plans, they have the right players. We talked about them before having a boot camp,
True.
so they've been together for so long.
True.
Now, even if they are from different regions. You know,
then let me ask you this other question. Why is it really effective to both build like things like Ionic Spark and Static Shiv at the same time? A lot of good players do that, and the stats usually indicate that if you have the ability to do that, like why is redundancy in Shred a good thing? Oh wait, I have a break. Someone asked me to read some Twitter. Do you guys want to read some Twitter drama? I have some Twitter drama for us to read. I can actually I can sit here arguing with chat about why they don't build Shred into AP comp, or I could read some Twitter drama. All right, one second. Okay. Collusions at Worlds, a thread. Before I give you obvious examples of win trading, you need some context. This is the cash prize for the last Tactician's Crown. $150,000 for first, 75 for second, 25 for third, 20 for fourth, 14, 13, 12, 11. That's it. Okay, that's the drama. We're done. Does anyone have like a thread? All right, we're in game. Okay. Drama done. No, I think I have to log in to actually see it, but I think I have to log in to see the actual thing, but it's we have no time. We're going to the next game. That was crazy, right? Win trading at Worlds. I actually think I know exactly what they're talking about. I saw this accusation, but I didn't know if anything came of it, so I didn't look into the follow-up to that investigation. So I didn't, like, say anything about it, because that's a really, really heavy accusation, or even something to say that could have happened. Because if you just say, like, hey, there might have been win trading, like, it just kind of, like, it takes away a lot and potentially casts really big negative, like a lot of bad vibes and energy around the event if you're wrong, or even if it's unconfirmed. So I didn't say anything. You need to like validate and confirm that stuff before you actually go through with it. Why is double shred good in some situations? Because you want to have a lot of uptime, because the speed of which fights end in the late stages of the game continue to ramp up, and if you can maximize your, it's like in late game, it's really about maximizing your DPS to win fights quickly. That's partially why Rageblade historically has been kind of a weaker item in late game but stronger early, is because fights are usually too explosive. They're too much determined by things like big AoE CC and huge damage nukes, and so the more redundancy of Shred just kind of ensures that you have uptime of Shred to try to get through things like their front line and tank. It's kind of like basically you're trying to go for mass weapons of destruction. Radiant Pandora's going for Kassadin. Kassadin has several Radiants that are good on him. You can go for any of his usual stuff, but there's also like usual stuff being like Radiant BT and like, you know, Quicksilver and things like that. But you can also go like Radiant Nashers, Radiant Crown Guard.
And also look at the strength of these prismatic augments coming out in the side of 60 seconds. We're looking at Giant and Mighty.
People never get punished for that accusation in esports. For win trading? Are you saying that people don't get punished for win trading, or people don't get punished for accusing others of win trading?
Do you go down that line? I don't think you do with two Kassadins.
Because some people got lifetime banned and thrown in jail for that.
There's such a big possibility. But like you said, that Reforger coming through, trying to get a better item here for Kassadin. Not working yet, but with the Pandora's items, it's going to roll every single turn.
It's worth noting as well with the Reforger here, given an extra early spin.
Alright, Prismatic ticket. Caretaker's chosen. So Michael's committed to a fast save. Replay has Shimmer Scale, okay, with Syndra. Replay didn't slam Shojin. Interesting. I wonder why I didn't slam Shojin here.
Morgan's back again.
What's he doing? Oh, what scallywag.
He's back again. I mean, replay, interesting enough here.
The whole Vietnamese LoL team got hammered. Yeah, like a lot of people have gotten in trouble for win trading. No, people don't get punished for suggesting win trading and just say flippantly. Yeah, but I don't want to be like, just because I don't get punished for it doesn't mean that I want to be like saying like that it could have happened. So back in the day, I don't know if any of you guys follow Hearthstone or used to follow Hearthstone, but there's a player named RDU. He's actually still a popular streamer right now, and he's actually a good guy. I like Radu a lot. But he got accused of cheating in a tournament, and it like almost derailed his entire career because because what ended up happening was he was playing a Hearthstone game in a tournament, and one of his friends was watching the stream and DMing him the cards his opponents were holding. And obviously in Hearthstone, you're not supposed to know your opponent's cards. And so and then people thought like they labeled him as like a cheater, but like he was trying to remove the people on his friends list. But here's the problem: he was playing on mobile, so he had to like tap the friends list, this tiny ass button, and he has to play his turn. And like he's trying to remove the friend, but like the bubbles keep covering the screen, stuff like that. It was like really annoying because he was playing the whole tournament on mobile. Terrible advertisement, by the way. And that accusation, like, I don't know, it almost derailed and destroyed his entire career. Frodan, do you want me to bring food to you? Yes. Oh, thank you, Kiyun. I'm actually starving. Thank you. The food that you got yesterday was great. And then the person, after they told him what card he was holding, they said hi mom, so that the meme became hi mom. Anyways, I think I learned from that I don't want to just like throw, because the problem is, you know, obviously everyone thought he cheated, and he was labeled a cheater for a really long time, and it's just poor. He's like 15 or 16 at the time. He was this poor 16-year-old having the tournament run of his lifetime, and like everyone just said like, yeah, you didn't win, you cheated. What'd you eat yesterday? Oh, it's just like meat and veggies. Okay, let's dial back in here. Giant and mighty support golem. I'm the carry now. Prismatic ticket. So a lot of standard ones. I don't see teams with like really questionable augments. A lot of them are just like solid, good augments. Some of the broken ones, like the rocks. We have 2 rocks. Got a ticket. 60 seconds, probably gonna ticket into Syndra. Robin. Is Robin doing what I think he's doing? Robin is lose streaking into Kog'Maw. Didn't we go over this yesterday? Robin's lose streaking into Kog'Maw. He went 8-8. The goal of Kog'Maw is to preserve HP. Oh no. Is this? I mean, he is saving a Syndra. It is possible he's playing Syndra. You're not my coach. Yeah, true. Caught. Yeah. You know what? You do you, guys. You do you. Frodan, is Fnatic out? No. I think we beat Crew Esports today, and we got out of groups.
I think the big thing now is going to be near the bottom of the standings with 62nd and Robin both on a loss streak at the moment. They come up against each other. Thank you very much. A good time in there from our observers. But knowing that Robin is playing a much weaker board right now, we know that his position is going towards that Kog'Maw reroll. If he can keep that loose streak, then it can be great. But is there a situation here where 60?
Maybe he got polymorphed? Yeah, that's entirely possible. Oh, 60-second full sell.
Actually try and grease the loose streak, but no.
Fnatic's beating BDS as well. Excellent. At least one of us got out of groups. If people don't know what we're talking about Valorant, because Fnatic's playing. They were playing the group decider. I was watching it with the team this morning. Did anybody expect Sentinels to beat Gen G? I don't know why. I guess like, I mean, I'm happy, but I didn't expect that to happen.
Lies with 62nd, whereas a stronger unit upgrade itself lies with Robin. But that doesn't mean these free to roll downs won't be.
Oh, I was talking about Valorant, but
deciding how these teams will have to kind of tempo out the game.
Your Discord doesn't work? Oh, I might have to refresh it. Can you put the stream in 1080p? It is in 1080p right now. I can do it to 1440p. How about that? You're welcome. That's what we do on the stream. We take it to another level.
For all three of our streakers, they've used that streak, particularly towards the bottom, to build up that bank count. Certainly you need.
Has anyone picked a hero augment? Yeah, we actually saw Spider Queen. Spider Queen, Sweet Tooth, Nunu. I think we saw Zap Attack, Blitzcrank. I don't think Deja Vu is viable though, because there's too many people pulling Gallios out of the pool. Galio became too popular of a champion. One cost hero augments are really hard to grief though in team formats. Lakio played the worst series of his life. Ooh. I didn't watch the actual games. I just saw, or I didn't watch like the full series. I just watched like the very end of it. Okay. When I see this, I see Whis instead of Twist. So it's like worst in slot, 62nd. Okay, Robin's open for it. It's got to be like a full roll down to 0, right? But if Robin misses, isn't he Giga dead? I feel like if he just misses here, he's just so dead and so 8th.
One of the things here as well, keep in mind that you're talking about now, this reroll here will be much more explosive, Peter, and that's something we got to keep in mind that this 3-2 here now on the
All right, yeah, absolutely. It's very shopping spree of 62nd. We'll see what he does with all these replays now. He will tick over.
Category 5 for Robin. I'm taking that and I'm rolling. I'm taking that. Ooh, too healthy? Too healthy. Huge. Too healthy and giant and mighty. Here come. Robin. Come on, Robin. Walking on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby.
Keep in mind that 62nd is trying to figure out his board while still sitting on a fantastic amount of gold. Like still sitting above 50 here because as you're talking about.
Rumble. Okay. Robin makes Syndra 2. Excellent. And he's on griefing duty. Okay, that was a pretty decent roll down. Wait. Oh, he's holding both? Okay, they're straight up sending Robin in. So Robin's on complete grief duty. Okay. Guys, there's no hope for Robin. He's completely on grief duty. Never mind. If Robin gets 7th, that's actually a high roll. They specifically are sacking Robin. Yeah. Oh no, Robin loses this fight? Oh. Oh wait. He's got it. The Syndra's too slow. Good loss for Toronto Ultra. Does he have double Rage Blade? Oh, visual bug. Okay, so he hit Radiant Nashers. That's good. And he's griefing Cog. I don't know. I feel like griefing the Cog. Yeah, he thought about it for a bit. Griefing the Cog, but Robin's going 8th anyways. I don't know if that's a high value hold. But maybe it's good. I don't think anyone on Twisted Minds is playing Kog'Maw, so maybe that's what you have to do. Because the thing about Kog'Maw is that sometimes it can squeeze placements out if it's uncontested, because it just hits so fast.
Someone like Robinson's all the way down to 2 gold right now. He is kind of going to be designated going down towards the bottom of the stands because he's not going to be as strong. But Michael on that free loss, he also kind of falling towards the bottom here. Is probably the bigger issue for Toronto Ultra. Robin's spot kind of a given that it's not going to be necessarily fantastic, but Michael has to find a way out of this.
Basically, the Twitter thread is arguing that Chinese players who couldn't make it to lobby but still could cash decided instead so their other two teammates can make the final lobby, particularly Lee Chao, who needed a second, with the evidence being that eliminated player had a win out spot and decided not to play for that. Appreciate it. I have no comments on it until I actually look at the spots.
Two important things picked up here at the start of these comps right now, right? Again, they're talking about because it's very aware of that, and then replay calling out for the tier being super important for him as well.
It got taken no by Juan Mesa. The tier not going to be picked up here for replay. You're seeing how important.
Yeah, I'm turning out the fan because it's kind of cold.
Denying away units, denying away the components as well. Replay not getting what he wants, but they're able.
So 2/2 healthies, Martyr, Spellblades. Item collector here for Michael. Got Shojin. I mean, Michael's like spamming like almost every single time. He can't afford to like weaken his board even against teammates. He needs to win. So Michael's on a win out plan right now.
Is rocking a bit of a sketchy front line right now with a Warwick 2, a Galio 1, but he has the outlines of a tempo game.
He's sacking his Ashe. Okay. This is actually a deliberate play because he has teammates in his pool, so he's trying to trade in some backline units. Smart.
So it means that these tempo players can try and push levels, try and actually win a lot against these reroll compositions. So we could be seeing a completely different game than what we saw in game number 1.
But Michael has to win. Here's the thing. If Michael does all this and loses, he's gonna wish he didn't do that. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if it's a swung thing. Maybe Relic is just too strong. Maybe it's okay for Michael to lose that fight. I just worry that their HP is going to be too low. Because Robin isn't actually winning his stage 3. He's win-lose. That just gives him fewer options. Also, I think Robin should be true 0 every turn. Oh, Robin actually sold a Tristana too. Okay, got it. So he transitioned over to Kassadin.
There's also where like how the early game panned out for Robin really came out to play here, right? With the early duplicated drop from the first creep round, alongside the fact that he had that Tristana 2 ready to go on 2-1, but still got the loss streak out of the way here. Very clear priorities of where his game plan was gonna go.
It's okay only because he's on loss streak. That's true. He's on 5 loss. But like at this stage of the game, HP starts to become really, really important. But so far, so good for Robin's fight so far. Okay, he needed to win this fight. If Robin didn't win this fight, his spot is like, yeah.
One of the best combat augments in the Prismatic tier, so we'll have a ton of HP to work with alongside the 2 healthy. Just so much extra.
Oh, what is this? We're playing fairies? Interesting. You guys think Seraphine is underrated? He's going for Fiora, and he's going for Fiora. He's probably playing Fiora Callista. 3 losses here. He tried to carry Seraphine and she fell off 3-3. That's entirely reasonable for a 1 cost. No, Seraphine sucks. She is dog. She is only good stage 2. I think Cat is underrated. Woo! Sizzling hot take. I love it. I love it. I love the hot takes. Wait. Robin skipped Kog'Maw. He's just abandoning it. So they're griefing Cogs. I hear pings going down. Who are they pinging? People are pinging. Seraphine is better than Ezreal. Okay, come on. Chris, that's strike 2. First is flaming TFT Academy. Second is saying that. You're saying Seraphine is better than Ezreal? Oh my god. 4 Blaster Katarina is a thing, really now. You put Blaster Emblem onto Cat.
position, right? He doesn't really have any backline items as well. He has more of these bruiser items as we go into our gold for the third augment. So when that roll down does happen for him, be interesting to see.
Unified resistance. Okay, here we go. Level roll. Oh, here's his prismatic. You ready? Oh gosh. Okay, Radiant Blue buff for Karma. Radiant Blue buff for Karma. Yeah, Radiant Blue buff for Karma. It's just I saw Even Shroud, Sunfire, Last Whisper. I was like, in Titans, I was like, what is this? Radiant Blue, he is Radiant Blue. It's all good.
From the Nami, will be able to play around the Nora on top of that as well. So full on precision in the works here from the Toronto Ultra player. If he's able to figure this
Cat is only good stage 2 if you have 4 fairy opener, then you ditch her to play something else. I mean, the best thing about Cat is that you can sell her for 3 gold. That's my favorite thing about Cat. I think Malala had like Radiant, Spark, Hodge, Radiant Edge of Night, like 2 Radiant items on her. He Cat 3 with like the Fairy Warrior setup, jumps onto the backline for Syndra 3 and like has a perfect positioning, everything like that, and he still like barely won by like 1 HP, 1 hit. I just think she needs to deal more damage. I think actually if Cat reroll was good in this meta, I'm pretty sure that would improve things dramatically because then Syndra players can get punished. I think if Olaf was a little bit better, Syndra player would be even worse. A lot of people are like, oh, Syndra's like way too good, but part of it is that there's no backline access. And you know why? It's because you guys complained for so long about assassins, we just don't have assassins anymore. Syndra 2 should not get away with just sitting in the backline with Rageblade, Shojin in the backline. It just does not make sense. She has like the worst build of all time, like adaptive, blue buff, Rageblade, and she just kills everything because you guys just complained about assassins for so long. There's no backline threat. She just can't die. Anyways, if Olaf and Katarina were actually better in the meta, I think that this meta would actually be maybe much more rock paper scissory, but at least Syndra players would be kept in check and to be much more balanced. But yeah, Fiora is a backline threat and Akali is a backline threat right now in the meta, and they're just not reliable at all. I miss assassins, lol.
Worth noting as well that we do have a strong situation going on here with the fact that like we have this dramatic take as well. Like you saw the fact
actually so true about whining about assassins. I mean, okay, that being said, assassins with Frozen Heart was not okay, and that forever has scarred me from the experience of ever allowing assassins back in the game. I cannot deal with that again, ever again. Oh my god.
Throughout this 4v4 format, it really is who goes out in 8th place first. If Robin goes out in 8th place, this gives Snowy the opportunity to roll down for the casting. You're seeing he's staying above the 50 gold at the moment, and he's making sure that he can stay in range to try and hit that casting.
Hey, Robin is still continuing to send. Michael is winning 3 in a row. Michael needs to continue to win. It's huge for him. He's going up against Juanmei. Juanmei's on Callista 1 with 1 Rageblade, but he has support golem with really high tempo. Actually, Juanmei's setup is not that good. Wait, Michael should clear him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units alive? Oh no, one of them a golem. Okay. Okay. Replay trying to stabilize as well. Fred, do you think this set requires playing with more tempo or less? Probably less, because encounters just gave you so many resources that people are just generally weaker. You also don't you don't have the in set 11 there'd be situations where you get like the Diana encounter and you have just 3 items on that you get extra, and then you get hit with the encounter, and there's a radiant item on carousel, and you would legit have 9 items after Krugs. That hat, like, set 12 is definitely lower tempo. Those games, and then like, let alone if you're in like a prismatic lobby or if your portal does something crazy. So yeah, like set 11 was definitely much higher tempo. It's probably set 11 is probably the highest tempo TFT has ever been. Has ever been. So yeah, I think set 12 is much more chill. Much more chill. Yeah. Who do you think is favorite from here? I think if Michael can streak the rest of the stage. Replay spot's not that good though. It's really even. It's actually really even. Robin's going 8th for sure, but we knew that for a while. Robin's on grief duty. He didn't live as long as ideal though. I think usually you want the cog player. You want to drop off the cog player in the mid, like the early middle stage 5, like 5-3. 5-5 is a high roll, and then if you live to stage 6, you're the Cogmaw god. But Robin's probably gonna die at 5-1, and so it's a little bit earlier than you want to. And then the question is, does Michael actually win out from here? I have to see Relic's spot. 60-second spot also has high potential. He wants a karma item or a frontline item here. Can Michael afford a gold charm? He takes it. He's one off Syndra. It's so big if he hits it. And he doesn't want to sell his Callista because he wants to keep griefing. 60-second spot looks pretty. It looks pretty high potential with the upgrades to the front line, but he's lacking a little bit of frontline items. Snowy is just trading his HP. He's just playing tempo multi-strikers. Oh, no. Robin might win this fight. Oh, this is a big fight for Robin if he wins this. Okay. That's huge. That is big. If he can do that one more time, Toronto Ultra gets a huge boost.
Robin saw that as an advantage. He was like, okay, you're not hitting any castings. You don't have enough gold. I'm going to sell the castings, level up, and he wins the fight. That's such a huge win here for Toronto Ultra.
He's taking loss.
Got Robin as well to try and make sure he can stay out of 8th place. And look at just in general, like how much
Relic won as well. Toronto Ultra. That was a big round. Everyone from Toronto Ultra delivered big. Replay lost, but I don't know if replay spot's pretty good. I think he's playing for placements like 5th or 6th. Like Robin, ideally 7th. Replay ideally 5th. Realistically, it's probably gonna be 6-8 or 5-8, and then Michael 1, and then Relic can just bleed to a 4th, and then you play for like the marginal win. The funny thing is, if you look at the stats for this tournament, NA, whenever they win, they always win by like tiebreaker or like 1 or 2 placements. When China wins, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, and their opponents go 5, 6, 7, 8, like every time. But this is such the NA way to win, which is like to eke out the placement. Wait, Robin killed the Karma. Woo, these are big rounds. Wait, Robin's coming up so big right now. Good trade by Relic. But like honestly, Robin needs to also come up big here. If he does this, I said that usually the cog player drops off right on now. If Robin actually turns this around and wins another fight and gets like a good 6th or 7th, he just might be the GOAT. He might be the GOAT. To grief as hard as he did and then like squeeze out the placement.
I think that when we're looking at this side by side here, I think that the big kicker here right now for Huanmei is the lack of that.
Okay, left side. Oh, it's the fight for 8th. The winner of this lives and the other player goes 8th. Oh, it's all set up for this. This is the most important fight so far in this game. Oh, this Nasus 2 is so tanky though. Oh. No. Nice try. NT. Yeah. Unlucky. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's fine though. Like, look at the HP count of Twisted Minds since Robin didn't die for 2 rounds though. all of a sudden they're in the 20s, like across the board. So his job is done. Oh, but Relic lost as well. Oh my god, it is so close. 12, 15, 21, 21, 22, 25, 28. Holy shit, there's no HP padding. Okay, oh man. Oh man, this is actually so close. But goes to show you how important those rounds that Robin was able to squeeze out. Although technically one round was half borrowed from Relic, but that one fight win that he got against, I think, Snowy was huge. Oh wow, replays board. Oh no, he has Mord 3. He has Mord 3. It's hidden behind his augments, but I was like, dude, his board looks awful, but he has Mord 3. Oh, is that tech? He's hiding it behind his augments and you can't see it? What the heck? That would be such a replay thing to do. To like hide the Mord information so you're just not paying attention. That's a spectator thing? Okay. This is against 60-second. 60-second roll decent-ish items onto his front line with DG. The Tom Kench didn't cast towards the Syndra. Oh no. Oh no, the Xerath! Wait, our Syndra survived! Our Syndra survived! Oh, wait, Xerath's gonna cast again. Xerath's gonna cast again. Oh no! Oh no! Xerath, no, don't do it! Xerath, don't do it! No! Okay! Oh my god. It was so close. Dude, the Tom Kench casting again was so clutch. Oh. Oh. My god. Oh, Relic lost. Relic and Michael lost. Oh no, this is looking bad. This is looking bad. I think. Oh, Michael's still on Syndra too. That's why. And he's still on Mord 1. Replay versus Michael. 20 seconds versus Relic. 60-second got the charm and upgraded his Syndra to Syndra 3. He got his charm to upgrade his 2 cost into a 3-star. Oh my god, I think that's it. I think Redo's dead. Oh, and then Michael's dead. And that's it. That's it. It's game over. It's game over. It's game over. It's 6-7-8. It's a 6-7-8. Holy cow. That was such a close fight. That one fight where Juanmei barely won would have made him 7th. Changes the matchmaking. Oh my god, that is devastating. That is devastating. That is so crazy. Oh man. Oh man. Dude, you guys just missed the crazy finish.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah. They just got 2-0'd.
Toronto got 2-0'd?
Yeah.
Wait, they went 8-7-6?
They went 8-7-6. No, but like look at how close out the HP lobby was. And Relic and Michael were also at 1 life.
12, 10, 9, 7.
Yeah, it was so insanely close.
This is the saddest way to get eliminated.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you. Oh man, I feel bad.
Wait, so we only have Vitality for the
It's Vitality, T1, and Twisted Minds. This is actually like good regional diversity, but I wanted 2 NA.
Wait, how can it only be 3 though? Vitality, Twisted Minds?
Because there's another series going on right now.
Oh, there's another series going on.
Who's another? Oh, Wolves.
We can watch the rest of this other series.
Wolves versus Navi?
Yeah.
But oh man, it was so close. Robin played Lushi Kagma again, but he actually held on longer than I thought he would, so he actually did pretty good. It wasn't.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, I saw Robin like 3 times throughout the thing, and I told him as long as you don't play Lushi Kagma, you guys will make it out. And I'm just sitting here and watching while eating my food, and he's playing Lushi Kagma.
Oh no.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Yeah.
Wait, I was actually talking to Juan May, like before.
They mental boomed, didn't they?
Yeah, he said they mental boomed, but then they like recovered. I think what he told me was while we were watching the Vitality game, he thinks Wolves is the best Chinese team.
That was insane. It looked
Wait, what?
He thinks Wolves is the best.
Told me that he thinks Wolves is the best Chinese team.
Oh, interesting. Why?
I think he just said like they mesh well together, and he said like that's the most important.
Yeah.
And, like, and they don't like. He thinks like individually they don't look good, but together they're really good.
Yep. Interesting. I'm starting to think the same thing because like look at what Navi's doing as well. I think chemistry is everything.
I mean, I think people don't realize TF this 4v4 tourney. It's like a complete different game from in the way it's like a different game.
Can you sit down while I eat real quick?
Yeah.
It's a different game, and then it requires different skill. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
It requires different skill set. Yeah.
But the Navi Falcons game was super intense. Like we went on the analyst desk after.
Yeah, we watched you guys talk.
And dude, here we go. Spot was so insane.
Why didn't they golden quest?
I don't know. I don't know. We don't know.
75 gold, Tiny Titans.
Yeah.
95 HP.
No, it's like, I think like when you're in that spot, like if you think you're the better player, like you usually like never take like even like a 5% risk.
Yeah.
But what they have to realize was that in that exact spot, the guy who was going for the Wukong 3 is meant to win. That guy was so turbo capped that he basically had to do that.
Yeah, he 100% did it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, yes.
I think we made plays like that too.
Here we go. Should have communicated with his team about it, and they maybe as a team they judged that their spot was better, and some of them could play for win out. But right after he chose the augment. I looked at all the Falcon spot, and then none of them had a win out condition versus the Wukong. So I think it's just miscommunication, I guess.
I mean, it's really easy for us on the outside to like watch his POV on 3-2 and be like, oh, like he missed the win con.
Yep.
With the golden quest, but obviously there's like definitely like a bunch of things that went wrong for Falcons for them to like even lose the series.
Yep.
Man. That could have been us, guys. Twisted mind, mental boom into the win outs.
Yeah. This guy's augments are insane, but he's going to eat. And I don't know. I think the big thing is, especially for a tournament like this, 4v4, in the beginning of the new set, it's like, yes, individual skill matters, but the thing that matters more is like the meta read, being on the same page, being able to like have good teamwork with your team, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's the first time I ever heard that someone said Wolves might be the best CN team.
Yeah. I mean, because Wolves is also so like the thing with a bunch of the teams right now, other than T1, they're basically all from the qualifiers. Because like T1's the last remaining like automatic seeded team.
But T1, the automatic seeded team, that team is like the fake automatic seeded team because they were scrimming non-stop in set 11, playing for nothing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
They had nothing to play for.
Yep.
They just scrimmed to just practice like 3 months in advance.
Yep.
Yeah.
I honestly think like maybe there's like a high ranked double up player. Like, who's that challenger player that went to Worlds? Juku. Yeah, maybe that guy's a beast.
He's in chat.
Oh, is he? Maybe this guy is a beast in 4v4 tournament. Like, you never know.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like
maybe Spectrum is like secretly the best 4v4 player.
Yeah, like I feel like
I think the thing is like there's a bunch of unexplored theory about how like to efficiently play 4v4.
Yeah.
And the way everyone's playing it like right now is very, very basic.
Yep. Surface level.
So even like so it's like basically like an early league, right? When people are just like, we need a group mid and push S5. That's basically like the state. Yeah. That's basically the state of 4v4.
Yeah, I agree.
I think this mode is, it's like there's a lot of like hidden stuff. I'm not even sure. Like I'm pretty sure majority of the players, our team at this point knows, but there needs to be like a balance of like roles. And each player is given that circumstance or given that opportunity must execute it well. And there's stuff like a Kog'Maw player that is like their AVP will be really bad, but their goal and their their purpose is to like be a HP buffer for a team and also delay the other just just hit like Syndra players. So stuff like that.
Yeah, like Robin there.
Yeah, like I mean, but Robin would play from the loose streak, so it's like kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the thing with roles as well is like maybe like so like to reference back to like the Navi Falcons game, and maybe Here We Go is never like the kind of guy who would like play for that, like the turbo win out. So maybe that's why he's like unfamiliar with that situation and didn't want to make like a risk for that team, which is like probably why like having roles is inefficient.
Yep.
But it's also like given the timeline of the entire event and how like the event's structured, it's probably the best way to approach this one tournament. But in the long run of 4v4, I think like people would start to like go towards everyone being able to play any role.
Yep. Also, someone took up anger management issue or anger issue.
Anger management issue. You know, Kyun calls unending despair unending disparage.
Yeah.
And he just says it like in live matches. Like this guy has unending disparage on his organizer. Go watch out. Like,
wait, it's like easy to say. And then I call the other Travis Watt named Travis Scott.
Yeah. He keeps saying enchanters or
incinerators.
Incinerators.
Oh, doesn't it kind of like it's a kind of like isn't there a ability kind of similar to like you incinerate them?
Yeah.
Like the karma like slowly incinerates the enemies. Cassiopeia with her poison, something like that.
I guess.
Wait, and also on Navi, usually the two players that are like popping off, I feel like it's actually Jipok and Yugal. Like Yugal actually dodged a very crucial like not 8th.
No.
In that game 3, like it's when Callista won, Fiora won for like half the game, and like duo carry Hecarim, and he managed to go 5th.
Yeah, Navi they're like definitely the most improved team.
Well,
kind of making a miracle run out of nowhere.
We were actually talking about it with like the management on Fnatic, like why the teams are, like why certain teams are doing better, and our theory is that because of like Asian culture, like the Korean teams are doing well because they just like respect their elders, or like they're always on like the same game plan, just like Asian teams in general. And why they do better in team games because they just respect like the one like voice of their team.
Yeah. Like either the best player or the oldest, they all like listen.
Yeah.
And then they all on the same page.
I feel like that's common in Asian culture.
But what about like Counter-Strike or like Valorant?
Yeah.
Not that I disagree. I'm curious.
I mean, like Gen G won last year, but they got this. They're gone from group stage. They got group stage.
Yeah.
There's probably like a learning curve to every game.
Yeah.
Where like there obviously has to be a baseline like skill level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are the older players of the team.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, me and Milan told me I think Wade and Dish was like 1 age apart. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, actually, the game's kind of close.
It is kind of close because if YGQF, then Lee Xiao died.
Also, I think that Navi, this team, surprisingly the most, because one used to be an old school StarCraft player. So there's 2 players that's above like 33, or like 30, I think. So they're on the older side, and 2 of their players are like under 20. So the biggest age gap is like huge between two players.
Yeah.
Holy, this Ashe.
What the heck? What the heck?
But you just sent Li Xiao. Oh, I mean now they just have to 1-4. Oh no. Yeah, whoever like wins the game wins.
Yeah, I mean Yugal took the Golden Adventure and then he procced it at 46 HP with investment, and he's probably winning out. Like Camille 2, insane item. The Do 2 or Diana 2, insane item. And Zero, I think he got the Zero from the cash out.
I mean the thing in 4v4 is like each team should have one player that's playing for an insane cap.
No.
This is the second time I've seen people just go Rage Blade into Karma.
Yes. I think it's also like I'm not being a rat or anything, but like we were eating and then even at the hotel there was like a lot of Korean players, especially Navi, and I heard also T1 talk about it, and they're talking Korean, and I was like just tearing in them, and they're
You're spying on them?
The topic was about Guinsu. And then how Guinsu is so high value in this current set and spammable on like just spammable on almost every unit, and it's fine. Yeah, but I think ultimately, if we had a couple of extra days, I think we would have done a lot better as a team. And I think our meta read was a little off.
I agree with that. But like the thing is, if we survived in advance, we would have like learned as well, and we would have adapted as it was going on because we knew we were missing a little bit of something.
No, I think on like after the first series, we knew like something was wrong. If we had like randomly high rolled into winning like one of the 2 series and had extra days to think about, I think
just like Navi basically.
Or I think if we also talk with other team and see like the general feel of the like meta, like I think we would have like been, you know, in a different seat.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, we tried. We called Vitality, and they didn't tell us anything.
Well, we asked them at the wrong time because they were like having a...
Yeah, they were having a crisis as well. But that's what, I mean, it's a little unlucky. I mean, the real low roll is that we couldn't scrim T1 because apparently they had the strats, and everyone copied them, and they were in our group, so we couldn't scrim them.
Let's look at the HP. Wolf is up 1, it's tied. No, Wolf is down 1, right?
Basically, Wolves just needs to win, right?
Whoever wins.
But so basically, whoever has the strongest board will win.
I mean, Yuko 4 looks insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if Jibok has win out potential. I'm pretty sure they're just.
So just Shelty versus Yugal.
Jibok just
Yeah.
Yugal is the.
Frodan Adventure.
And the thing is, you know, like in these games, if one person takes even a mild risk, because of the fast-paced tempo of 4v4, as long as like that one person who takes the risk ends up capping, that person will win the lobby legitimately 95% of the time.
Yeah, because everyone's so weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you click on something like, I don't know, like Scoreboard Scrapper and you stabilize on 4-2, or Golden Quest, or like even like Spin to Win, right? If you hit 3-star Wukong, you'll basically like win the game in most 4v4 situations.
Yeah, agreed.
So having that one player who's willing to do something like that is super valuable.
For sure. I think every team requires that one player. Or like everyone should be able to do it. Yeah. But like someone needs to be like when it's like a do or die situation and everyone's like in an iffy spot. Like one person needs to be able to step up and
the interesting thing about Vitality is the weakest player at that in their team is Soju.
And but
he does it like enough, and he clearly executed twice, where he's like he showed that he could just win out.
Yeah.
Because Setsuko and Milk obviously see himself, but if you guys don't know Toronto Tokyo, he's also a giga win out player too. He actually might. I think Toronto Tokyo might have the highest first and 8th percentage rate of any player that's like that made it to Worlds before.
Oh really?
Yeah, even higher than Malaysian. Yeah, at Worlds, he was actually in such a good spot.
Yep.
Because he went like 1-1-1. And then on day 2 of Worlds, he went like 8-8-8.
Last time I checked what was that website? TFT Pros or whatever.
Yeah, ProTFT.com.
Yeah, before they turned it off.
Yeah.
The highest win rate was Asian. I think it was Asian, right?
Yeah. Setsuko.
Oh, Setsuko and Asian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Setsuko, Asian, and then like Kaivix.
Yeah, and then. No disrespect to Soju or anything, but everyone's win rate is somewhere between like 18 to like 22, like 21 is usually the win rate of the players. And then Soju's at 10.
No, he was like he's like 9.
Like 10, like half of but like Soju's top rate is insane. So like in a game like this, in a 44, you also need a balance of like good, you know, like a win out player in like the middle of the ground, like that never bought 2s, but like never, you know, like 2 to like 2 to like 6 range people.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to be the Giga first rate player, and then I don't know. I just became not Giga Chad anymore. Reverse Giga Chad. I just became submissive.
Reverse Giga Chad.
Submissive.
I just became submissive. Like I don't know, man.
Submissive Chad.
Yeah.
Honestly, this game's looking pretty doomed.
For
Wolves.
We're going game 3?
Yeah, I think we're going to game 3.
Yep, I think we're going game 3.
Okay, I'm down for the Navi Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think would like make it for better finals?
Well, I think as long as the games are close. I think what this tournament shows is that like any team, like the names of the players on the roster does not matter.
Yep.
It's legitimately just how well they work together. Okay, I can't say it doesn't obviously.
It's not as important as we thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you have world champions on your roster doesn't.
Yeah. Just by putting four world champion in one team will not equal a win.
Yeah, I think if you put replay, just so Weijin and Title on a team, they probably struggle to get our groups maybe.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because one.
Our group on paper is like that. We have 2 world champion, 3 tournament with Milala, and then Weijin, probably the most consistent world player that went to world 3 times in a row in the recent set. Like on paper, it's like, you know.
and we have Kyun.
Yeah.
The best forever player on the team.
It's actually true. Every world champion is oh no. Twisted Mind still has Hwanmei.
That's true. Your replay got stopped in quarters. It must be really sad.
It actually feels. I was like talking about it with Kyun, and it probably feels worse to lose in playoffs because you only have the 1 life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you get extra few K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get like extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, but also, I mean, that's not what they're here for.
Yeah.
They want to win big. Top 4 at least is like a pretty good. It's like a very good payout. It's like winning a cup.
Yeah.
But yeah, quarter sucks. Also, I'm pretty sure Turner Ultra, like, first game, they could have won. Even though they lost.
But they won. Wait,
they got 0-2.
Shelty won a round.
Ooh. Launch champ?
We were watching them. I don't even know what happened.
Okay.
We just assumed the Xerath player won. But, I mean, this Xerath player is not even capped.
I mean, Xerath is also kind of RNG. And also Charms.
Yeah,
also
Charm
Charms.
RNG, Xerath RNG.
Both are broke.
So Xerath drops Gunblade on Golden Quest?
Yep, this is the exact item you get on Xerath, which is not good. I mean, the Gunblade is useless.
I mean, yeah, he's kind of dead, but... There's actually so many layers to this, which is like the Charms and the Xerath. And like what items are getting here.
No. There's also like bad RNG. The Morgana bad execute.
Random effect. Okay, yeah, I actually don't even think about the Morgana the bad stuff. Oh, he bought Major Wish. What did he get?
He got he got the HP.
The Hugify? Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Oh wow, he had a replacement.
Oh, and they can remove for the. Oh no, he didn't remove. Oh, he doesn't have Edge of Night on.
Wait, he had Kamiyato as well.
Yeah, but he tried to pop the Edge of Night on.
Also, his the dummy just evolved. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's actually a lot closer than. Oh wow. No, they're gonna give us like. I mean, I'm done for the Xerath to just shoot on like. Close to 0 times. Oh, this is not looking good.
Wait, isn't? Well, I think Wolves is winning.
Oh
yeah,
my!
It's not close anymore.
Oh, it's not close anymore. Oh
dude,
my
Camille is. Did you see this? She like 1-taps everything.
Wait, that 1 round he scammed.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's a 2-0 then.
Yeah, that's a 2-0.
Hold on.
You jinxed him.
And Dragon.
I just
Immune to CC? Immune to CC?
Wait.
Hold on, don't worry. This guy's next champion is free.
It's stage 7?
Stage 7. They actually were the only 2 players alive at 16.
Look at Shelty's golems. He just have 2 massive rocks on his board. You see it? It's a golden.
Yeah.
It looks like 5,000 HP.
Yeah. Yeah, they need it.
Wait, he summons the. Wait, did he? Oh no, this is on his board.
Oh wow. And you saw him work 1.
Oh god.
Yeah, and he can't get CC'd.
That is true. He has invested, I guess. But I mean, he's Golden Quest.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
It's super over.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Good.
Fuck.
Wait. Oh, it's.
No, it's over.
I was just waiting for the Xerath to cast again.
Wait.
Xerath to cast again. Xerath's got. Oh, what was that?
Wait, if it got the cast off,
yeah, I saw the vision.
Oh my god. That's...
Oh wow,
Wolves. Wait,
big time clutch. Huh?
Yeah.
Was there upsets today?
Yeah. Navi got through. Navi got through. Also, Falcons lost today.
Yep.
Wait, so how does the bracket work out?
So these people will play Twisted Minds, and then
Vitality plays T1.
Yeah.
Vitality
wait.
T1?
It might be the inverse. Wait.
No, it's Vitality versus Wolves.
Oh yeah, so Vitality versus Wolves.
And T1 versus Twisted Minds.
Yeah.
Ooh. What's the prediction? Okay.
Vitality versus Wolves.
I think I want to take Vitality so bad, but I think Wolves.
I'm taking Vitality. They have yet to. I mean, maybe the whole like not dropping game is a jinx, but like I don't know. Okay, the thing is, they everything works out for them, but they also play their spots well. So it's like they have all the momentum.
Yeah.
They are high rolling, but they are also playing very well.
I actually don't think Vitality's high rolling that hard. Legitimately. I think Soju high rolled yesterday.
Yeah. Did you watch their game today?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, they were playing a lot of level 8 today.
Yeah, it's because
I just look over at Milk's board from a spot where it looked like he needs to hit or die, and he has Karma 2, Rakan 2, Nasus 2, and Fiora 2.
Wait, I think
it's 4-5.
I think it's expected. Did you know how rich Milk was?
Okay. It's not, no, but do you understand how much gold you need to hit that on average, though?
Okay, to put it in perspective,
like to hit that 50% of the time, you need like
pre-leveled 4-2 with 75 gold in bank with a board. So he's level 8 around probably like 120-ish gold, and then he's expected to hit. I'm pretty sure he's more likely to hit.
I mean that probably visually is true, but like the math I think is not true.
Oh, maybe.
But he did have reinforcement to be fair.
Yeah.
So
wait, no, I think he had. No, wait. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's expected to hit. Like
really?
Yeah. He had 140 plus gold with reinforcements.
140. Okay, you added another 70 gold.
No,
he was pre-level with 70 gold.
Okay, he was pre-level with 70 gold. His board is probably worth like 20 gold, maybe more. So like that's like 90. There's another gold of interest he gets, so that's 100. And then reinforcement is 12 gold plus the 12 gold unit, so that's like 24 gold. That's 124 gold. Plus he's gonna make interest at 4-3, which is another 10. And another interest at 4-5, which is another 10, and carousel unit, which is another like 3.
He's not making 10. Yeah.
So like that's 25. That's like 150. I mean, well, regardless, it's one. I know for sure it's 130 plus.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Sure. Okay. He's expected to hit. He's expected to hit.
No, it's basically infinite. Yeah. It's actually he actually has so much. Yeah.
All right. So you guys are taking Wolves.
Kyun is not even wrong.
I think I'm taking Wolves. I don't think Kyun said.
Oh, I'm taking Vitality. you know that copy pasta? I'm taking Fnatic. Yeah. Whatever. I'm taking my Vitality.
I'm taking Vitality.
Yeah. I expect Vitality 2-1 Wolves.
3-1.
Oh, it's Beal 5 now?
Yeah, that's why it's different.
Oh, I'm thinking Vitality all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
No, semis is Beal 3.
Semis is Beal 3, and then finals is the only Beal 5.
See? Oh, you're right. Oh shit. Okay, I'm taking Vitality and I'm taking T1. It's gonna be NA versus Korea.
2-1.
I Twisted Minds could have really they almost drew today as well.
2-1.
I think Toronto Ultra should have won game 1, and then who knows what happens in the series.
2-1 Vitality, 2-1 T1.
I got Wolves and Twisted Minds.
Oh, you just picked the exact opposite.
Wait.
Yeah.
This guy picks all China.
You're all China.
This is all China.
This guy...
Xi Jinping has
plus 1,000 social credits.
Wait, dude, no, I was talking to Huamei. Because we're tight like that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then he told me that when he scrims T1, they never lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then why are you taking Twisted Minds?
No, Twisted Minds never loses to T1.
Oh, I see the matchup wise. Wait, but we also never lost.
We also never lost.
Okay, but like we never played any of the teams that we should on.
And that is also true. That's also true. Wait, if Wolves are the best CN team, then our group was giga stacked. Are you kidding me? We had T1 who never lost in scrims except Twisted Minds, and we had Wolves who's the best CN team, and we have rank 1 EU high rollers. Who TP in with Syndra too. By the way, today almost no one had any God Syndra spots. It all normalized. It all normalized.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna sound cringe because we lost, but I'm pretty sure if we were all on the same page, we would have stomped this entire time. I'm not even joking. We just had a really bad read, or we had some miscommunications, or
All good. Yeah, let me close out the show because the show's over. All right, guys. So tomorrow, semis, gonna be 2 best of 3s and best of 5. Hope to catch you guys there. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Kyun, for the food. And good job on the analyst desktop. We watched that. That was pretty fun. All right, let me rate somebody and then call it. Who are we rating today? Let's see, team fight.
Tactics. Who's streaming?
More dog.
Oh, I never raid more dog. Let's go. All right, raid more dog. That's fun. Tell Mortdog your face. You'll know what it means. All right, see you guys for the finals tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, did I look at the Twitter thread? I'll look at it tomorrow. There's like a win trade accusations at Worlds thing going on.
What?